careful, Mael.
Let's dance.
Let's carve a path. Bring it on.
Nobody dies.
Let's cut through the flames.
So much potential. Feel the embrace of fire.
Watch out, Mael.
You again. Why?
Well,
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was... Why do I keep seeing things? Who are you?
You seem preoccupied.
it's nothing. It's been a long road to get.
Extra long for you. I am.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed. You're not nervous?
Of course I am. We will do everything, and either it will be enough.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share my...
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then?
Something epic, then? Full of...
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Still thinking about what...
I wish Gustav was here.
Throwing rocks again.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Eskier would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like... little...
Exactly.
Would that make you the paintress, then?
Clearly, I'm Lumiere. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. Stone after stone after stone, knowing they'll never come back.
And knowing...
You get it.
Yeah. I enjoy depressing poetry, too.
That doesn't...
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and...
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps.
Can I see?
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well...
Yeah, but I bet you secretly...
Okay, fine. I'll let...
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't
I can't believe with...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Actually, I should...
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help?
That's a terrible way to ask questions.
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both.
I feel like we already established that. And as a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with...
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right.
I can't believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumi?
I did. I went back. After the fracture, we didn't have
Things must have been chaotic then.
nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know, the dome shield. Father and I helped it.
Oh, why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the paintress then. We just wanted, like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People, guess I'm hard to trust. Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, kind of killed my interest in returning. What about you?
I spent my whole life studying the paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things...
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really...
Oh, good answer. What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
I can't believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Actually, I should... Do you like dogs?
What?
Do you like dogs?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a...
I just have this feeling you're a dog person.
Well, you're right.
Interesting name.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And... fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Any other siblings?
Yeah, I had a brother too.
Well, sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favorite.
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav.
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is. All right, we can talk about me again.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkey?
Oh, come on.
can't believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes... it's like... I pick up a puzzle. The talking neurons. The ones that seem to have personalities, and I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl?
Oh, you know, weight of the world.
Oh, a funny night owl.
You did, didn't you?
They'll...
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while...
well, that's not creepy.
Precisely.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure.
For science.
Right. Still thinking...
I wish Gustav...
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan... Although technically everyone...
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
Yeah. Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern.
Panic's probably a bit. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So...
See? What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings, nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner, but that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in this.
Yeah?
The Hanging Gardens. Me, do you miss Lumiere?
Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away. That home is gone.
You have us now.
Yeah. So, you want...
Maybe us, Ciel.
Still thinking about what...
I wish Gustav...
In Lumiere, did your parents choose...
Yeah, I guess.
Mael means chief and prince, or... you know,
What are you talking about?
the meaning behind your name.
Oh. What?
You said you were an unwelcome, but I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you, what kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief? Guess
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere.
Well, you've certainly done that.
I don't know. Still figuring that out.
What do I want?
Well... yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss when the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber. I can just lose myself and feel them every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the note.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the... I want my first concert. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put...
Oh, no pressure, huh? Oh.
I mean,
Me too.
did you know sorry was my...
Really? Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks.
Because we're but...
Enjoying the stars.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess. It's,
Yes, and it's soft and fluffy, just like Francois.
Are we talking about the Saint Francois?
Enfant used to be all wee, but now is all
We?
yes, wee. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying.
Ah, I see. How come you're not grumpy like...
I am grumpy.
Oh. Are you now?
I too am. But I'm also wee. So the wee.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo. Then
You really get me.
I'm a bit, wee-woo myself. Although I'm a bit more woo than... Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh. And if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. It's been a long road.
Extra long.
You, on the other hand, seem quite You're not nervous?
Of course I am. We will do everything and... Story time? Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right, all right. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to
Oh.
It's about my...
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story?
Please.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatment.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So,
That was hardly dark.
white hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself.
All you've revealed is that you're vain and that you're really bad at making...
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the...
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but my youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 20... These are the choices we get. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll... And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but one of my friends, Sophie, she said she loves her children so much is not to have them. See?
Yeah, you've said that.
Come back with a better story.
You're finally...
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't
The mountain where a Pelerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Yeah. The mountain where a Stalag stomped you, and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Gestrals, I need...
Coward.
Have you seen how weak you are now?
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah.
Remember our first battle?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake.
Oh yeah, it turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're... Remember that time you got stuck?
And you thought I went back to the village, so you abandoned me. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
Good times it...
You seem
It's nothing. It's been a long road.
extra.
You, on the other... You're not nervous?
Of course, we will do. And here to make amends for your...
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get...
I could tell. I'm not
Oh, I can keep up. In fact,
a good one.
yes. Well,
No. You...
would a vain person, I could heal it. But I don't.
Oh?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, so, There you have it.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence then.
Mael's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals. I had to walk away, but
You fought.
it was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. So, worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't...
Deep.
That's a story for another. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
I can't believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Working on the 33. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers.
Still, 4 is...
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6. And I was apprenticed to my parents, so...
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution. Look at you, getting me to talk about my...
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar?
Piano, mostly. You know how to summon an instrument from... Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
You're finally...
We are.
You ready?
Yeah. Polishing your collection of nav legs?
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Beautiful is a word that one could use.
Your lack of enthusiasm.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your... Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. Or for the...
And then I transform into one of them. From that alone, the battle is already won.
Funny.
Stalacts are too stupid to realize this.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Pah, me? I fear no Nevron.
Perfect. Want to go intimidate some stalacts?
Yes, well, that would definitely be, but maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all the...
All right, then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blood.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. It's been a long run.
Extra long for you.
You, on the other hand, you're not nervous?
Of course, we will do everything. And
You're always so calm about
is that a...
an observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but
Why is that strange? I guess. Death and I?
I guess that's true for me too.
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Friend's not the word I choose.
Life is easier when you think of death as a friend.
Is it? Or are you just dressing it up to...
Does it matter? How you view things is up to you. Life continues either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the...
I am indeed. I'm about 3 times your age, so I'm pretty much 3 times as wide.
Yes.
All I can offer is another story.
I'm not...
Oh. And here I had prepared something truly dark.
Save it for tomorrow.
What do you have in mind?
That depends.
You mean like hunt now? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced...
Not counting Monoko.
So?
Do you even need to ask? Still thinking about what...
I wish Gustav.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. Every time I think of a wave comes out of nowhere and
I know.
how do you do it?
They say time heals all wounds. But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is... not necessarily...
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. I imagine what they would say. It helps me...
Well,
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah. Monoko,
Why would I be foolish enough to do...
just a trim. You know,
I beg your pardon.
we're talking about you, not...
I don't recall asking for your...
Stop being grumpy.
You first then.
Fine.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away. Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite
Great. We're
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some...
Nuh-uh.
No, I always win. Only the weak...
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either.
Are they poor losers? Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel.
All right. Get ready to lose. Oh well. My turn. Oh well. Not impressed. This will hurt. Not impressed. Just try it. Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
Ah, what was it you said?
You're right. You have grown more formidable.
And I respect your lot. You were right. Come on, let's go get a drink.